What's going on, everybody? So, do me a favor. When we return back to a semblance of everyday life where we are interacting with each other more and more in person, whether it's physically going into a place of work, school, on a campus, going through shopping centers and malls, or places of worship, etc., just interacting with each other on a daily basis in person, I want you to notice or take in when two men approach a door. Or if you're a man, when you approach a door and another man approaches a door, and witness what happens, or just take in what happens in that moment. When a man and a woman approach a door, usually, not always, the man will grab the door, hold it open for the woman, and gesture, or will say, after you. And whether it's chivalry, well, she might be a mother. I hold the door open for people. I hold the door for everyone. Not judging. It's with good intention, trying to, be a good person and do a good deed. I totally get it. But I think what's interesting about us as men is how we have been coded to believe that our value or our worth is sometimes in being the solution, not the problem. That I need to be the fixer. I got this. Problems in our lives, situations, with good intention, whether it's our ego, whatever it is, we step up and say, I got this. So watch what happens when two men approach a door. One guy will eventually grab the door, hold it open, and say, oh, after you, or gesture that. And the other guy will be like, oh, no, I got it. Go ahead. No, I insist. I got the door. Go ahead. No. You, please, go ahead. But what's happening on some subconscious level is, go ahead. No, I'll get my own door. I'm a man. And the other guy says, no, I insist. And the other one's saying, oh, no, after you. Go ahead. No. I'm a man. I can handle my business. I'll get my own door. No. Clearly, the man, I got the door. There's this standoff that happens. And it's this tug of war back and forth. And it's in everyday moments where we can stop, slow down, and realize what's happening for me, that I need to be in control. And I think for men, the pursuit of control ends up controlling us. And again, not judging, with good intention. I get it. Showing up in your own life, in the lives of people you work with, your friends, your family. I think it's really important, and it's special when you want to solve problems or be the fixer when it comes to something going on with your partner or your kids or your family or friends or your coworkers or just in everyday situations around the world or in our everyday lives. Rather than thinking I'm a fixer and I got this, think that you're a helper and I got you. That small shift can make a dramatic difference in how we interact in everyday situations. Am I the kind of man that will allow myself to walk through a door that another man is holding for me? And, we do it all the time. If you pause and slow down, is there a part of you that feels like, I kind of gave in, or I'm letting him hold the door open for me? It reminds me of this time that I took the subway many, many years ago, early in the morning during rush hour. I walked into the turnstile. I had my token in my hand. In the morning, we're all like zombies going into work, half asleep. And I put the token into the slot, and I walk through the turnstile, and the buzzer goes off, and the turnstile doesn't turn. And I kind of look, and I realize the token is stuck in the slot. So now people are kind of like huffing and puffing and sucking the teeth and like having to go around me. I feel like I'm holding up half of Toronto because I'm looking at the token. I don't know what to do. I'm fumbling for my keys. Maybe I can just push the token through the slot. And just as I'm doing that, in the turnstile on my right, a man walks through and without missing a beat sees me struggling and slaps the top of the turnstile and goes off on his way. And I remember very meekly looking at him as he goes off, wanting to say, thank you, but he's already gone. Now, he probably didn't judge me. He's just going off on his way and sees me needing some help. He's like, no problem, bro. Have a good day. But in my mind, I think he's judging me. So again, am I the kind of person that will allow myself to walk through a door that's being held by a man or allow a man to help me? Being a helper or allowing ourselves to be helped is very important when it comes to maybe it's physical help, emotional help, whatever that is. reaching out for assistance, being in a place of vulnerability where we can accept help. I think the measure of a man, for me, is not what we can demonstrate, own, or produce. I think the measure of a man is how we serve, how we give, and how we live. We can allow ourselves to not always have to be in a position of leadership or to be the leader and to think that is the only key to success. We can be a volunteer. We can support. We can be a follower. And in being a helper versus a fixer, we might be actually doing what is necessary and what's needed in the role. Sometimes we have good intention. In trying to fix things, we might make things worse. So it's being able to, in a moment, step back and think about, how can I serve in this situation? How can I help? And for me, it's going from I got this to I got you. And also allowing ourselves to be helped as men.